Today we have a special guest on the Backyard Podcast. He goes by the name of Jordan Ford. Folsom High School standout, St. Mary's College superstar, an NBA G League and overseas pro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Backyard Podcast. I have my first official guest. He goes by the name of Jordan Ford. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. I'm
doing good?
Great. Yes, sir. I'm glad to be on here, man. Your first guest. This is my first podcast as well.
Dope.
So I'm excited.
No, I'm excited, man. You know, I'm just ready to see where this takes us. If you guys don't know Jordan Ford, Folsom High School standout, St. Mary's College superstar. Before I get into the topics at St. Mary's College, I believe you were 5 points away from being the all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, man. I was 5 points away from being the all-time leading scorer. Luckily, we got to finish our conference tournament against Gonzaga.
Yep.
But Matthew Dellavedova holds the record. So I was pushing for the record, but I really wanted to play, my last year March Madness. Mm-hmm. But that got cut short. But the scoring title would have been nice too. Something that, stays with you forever until somebody breaks it.
Literally.
So that hurt. I just needed a few more minutes, man. A few more.
just a couple more minutes. Just 5
just
points.
A few more minutes, man. That's it. But yeah, man. It's just March Madness, man. I wish we could have finished out strong with that.
100%. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that a little more later. But were you guys actually already ranked in the tournament?
We weren't ranked in the tournament, but we were projected 7 seed.
Oh, that would have been solid. So what? 7 plays 11?
Oh, man, I don't know.
No, yeah, 7. No.
7 plays
11. I feel like because it's like 116, 215.
11 plays 5, doesn't it?
Wait,
is it 7 versus 8?
116, 215, 3 14, 4 13, 5 12.
5 12.
It is 7. It's 6 11.
7
10. Ooh, that'd been a tough last.
Which is a toss up.
That'd been nice right there.
Nice, yeah.
I like that.
Nice.
Yeah, man, I just want to say, especially being in Sacramento, seeing you play and growing up around him, man. I remember our battles at Basketball Town. So I don't know if you remember this. I was playing with the Yellow Jackets.
Okay.
And you were on the NorCal Pharaohs. You're playing up, I believe, with Noah, LJ, Jordan Roberson. And I remember you had a little fro.
Man.
This little light-skinned kid with a fro. And we go into the game. I'm like, no, I got him. and when I tell you guys, I've never been so disappointed by getting cooked by a slower guy. At the time, he was slower, but just super skilled. I wasn't the best skilled. I just had that mentality like, yeah, I'm about to fry this nigga.
Man, it's funny you say that because I played on predominantly black teams, and I'm light skinned. So every time we step on the court, everybody's like, "Yo, I got him." You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that like I could actually hoop. You feel me?
Facts.
So I'm like, okay, bet, like let's do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, with third grade, I played up. I didn't play too many minutes with them because we had a lot of talent.
Noah was on that team.
We were stacked, yo.
Who else you have on that team?
We had Donovan Vernon, LJ Reed, of course, Noah, Jordan. The teams kind of changed throughout the years, but that was like our core guys right there. And also, of course, played on the Yellow Jackets as well. Got to play my own age group.
Came over to the dark side.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy because how much talent like was in the area.
Oh my
at that time.
Amazing.
Was actually crazy, and we didn't know it at the time.
Yeah. But
it was actually insane, and I don't know if they still have that. Like today, I don't know.
Like growing up from that.
Yeah, just like the high level of talent. There's still very talented players in the area.
100%.
But I'm just not sure if they still have the same kind of talent like we had.
Well, it's tough because a lot of people grow up and they move to SoCal. They move to different states.
For sure.
Which is like, dang.
Agreed.
Which is kind of, they have more talent down there.
Yeah, yeah.
But when we were in high school from 2010, 16, the competition was like top notch. Every night. So
everybody's staying in Sacramento. They're playing instead of like the move, like you said, going to LA and playing that way. I'm like, man, I'd rather just stay here and just play in my home city.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me though.
So I mean, speaking of home city, when did you start getting recruited?
So I started getting recruited my freshman year of high school.
Okay.
I didn't pick up any offers until a few games into my sophomore season.
Okay.
But my freshman year, I was taking like unofficial visits, like I believe San Jose State, UCSB.
Okay.
And then I think I picked up my first official offer from Cal State Northridge. And then I think it was Portland right after that.
And this is sophomore year?
This is my sophomore year.
Wow.
Yeah, my sophomore year.
This is when you went to state?
That's yeah.
Oh.
This is when we went to state.
Yeah.
So the first couple games I came out, I was playing really well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so the teams wanted to see that, and Portland was at one of the games, and they offered me right after that, which was cool. And yeah, man. And then it started picking up. After my sophomore year, I played with PHPS for a little bit, and then after that, I went to the Soldiers and played. And that's when my recruitment kind of really took off, because now I'm being able to be evaluated against top talent. So
with the Soldiers, that's the EYBL, correct?
Yeah, that's EYBL.
Can you kind of just go on a tangent and name the players that you got to play against? Because you were playing, right? You were actually like starting.
I was playing, and here's the thing: like back in the day, I was one of those players who I just showed up and played. I didn't really know who I was playing against.
Yeah.
So my first game, we played against Malik Monk. I have no clue.
Good Lord.
I have no clue who this dude is, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, yo, like he's that dude. And I'm like, okay, bro. I'm like, okay, we'll see.
We'll find out.
Bro, he had like 30 points. Like, he had one of this breakaway dunks. It was like he was floating in the air, bro. I've never seen anything like it. I was like, yo, like this is really different.
So is that when you like notice like the athleticism at a higher level is like crazy?
Bro, it's just so much different, because we were still traveling and playing. We were playing in good tournaments before I came to the Soldiers, but playing in the EYBL like is such a different level, and I didn't understand that at first. Yeah, I didn't know it was such a big jump
every night.
And so I hit Rashid. I'm like, yo, bro, we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In my first game, I had like 3 points. I was just kind of getting acclimated.
Ooh. I mean, I wasn't guarding you. So, I mean, that's unheard of.
My first game, I had 3 points. I came off the bench, I had 3 points. And then I started picking it up after that. I think I ended the session with like a 15-point game. And then from there, I started getting better and better. But it was a little adjustment period for me. Yeah. But I hit Rashid. I'm like, yo, like, this is different, bro. like when we... Like, this is no regular high school basketball. Like, we got to get in the gym for real.
100%.
So, yeah, man, that was my first experience in EYBL.
So, talk about Rashid a little bit. I've got the chance to work out with Rashid. He's like if you don't know, is the guru of Sacramento when it comes to skills training. How long have you been working with Rashid, and how has that helped you going into your recruitment in the later years? Yeah,
man. So, I've been working with Rashid since I was 10 years old. Wow. And yeah, man. So
wait, so when you were frying me at like Basketball Town, you were working with Rashid?
No.
Goodness gracious.
No. That was like once we hit like Hardwood Palace. Oh. Hardwood Palace. Now I got Rashid in the picture. You know, we're working.
Got you.
But it started off with we were working with Gannon Baker videos. So me and my dad. Baker. Yeah. So my dad knew about basketball, but we needed somebody to help us. You know, understand the game better, some drills. Yeah. So we turned to Gannon Baker, and we just bought a bunch of his DVDs. And at the time, Rashid was under Gannon Baker.
Oh, wow.
So we brought out Gannon Baker to come work us out. And one time he couldn't come, so they sent Rashid down. Oh, wow. So that's how we got connected with Rashid. Okay. Is Gannon wasn't available, so Rashid came down, and from there, you know, Rashid loved it. He ended up coming down here, staying in SAC, working me out. Yeah. To this day, you know what I'm saying? It's been, 14 years now. So
how was working out with Rashid like help you develop though into a better player?
Man, just like getting a different perspective of like his training. He's going to take his ideas and come bring them to the workout. I have my own ideas, and I do a lot of training on my own as well. So like on top of my training, having somebody else to, you know, give me new ideas and help me get better. And we just focus mainly on just skill training. And he's gotten so much better even since we first started. So yeah, it's just been great to see him evolve as a trainer. And 100%. But he's always been really good. And I'm just so lucky to have him.
No, dope, man. Sound like you just proposed to him, low key.
Low key, bro. Low key.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna have to get on the knee, bro, for real.
Nah, but on a real note, though, man, Rashid's a good guy. Yeah, man. You know, people like that have like ample amount of doors open for them. Like they deserve so much more than of the credit than they're receiving. I feel like people like you, Rasheed, people who put the work in and been in the gym since day one, like their flowers need to be given to them like tenfold, because there's not many people out there that love the work. They love the cameras, but not the work. So I feel like a lot of people out there working out will bring cameras to work out just to show that they're working out, but they don't love the work enough to do it every day off camera. Like that's an everyday grind, man. And that's one thing I've seen you do since we've been kids. Like you've constantly been in the gym since the Rio Americano days.
Right.
I mean, even at Cal, like what was it, Mather on McClellan? Even in high school, like I was always like, dang, this kid is really good. Even though we were the better team in the city, they were ducking smoke.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna dive too much into that. That's the word through the grapevine. Y'all was ducking smoke.
Okay.
But yeah, man, that's when I say, you've put in a lot of work, and like
that,
everybody's seen it. So I mean, this is a word around town. Everybody knows, Ford is that guy. So this dude right here, that guy, man.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And I want to say one thing real quick, about how far you've come.
Oh my God, it's all
And I've had so many people while I'm working out. I work out at CalFit.
Yeah.
So many people come up to me and be like, "Yo, like, Marcellus?" I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I've seen you in his videos. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't know these people, but they're really true fans of yours, and that's just so cool to see that like people actually really care. About the content you're putting out, and like you have a real fan base that you've built up from the ground up. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man.
It's just been cool to have people come to me, like they know me through you now. You know what I'm saying? Which is awesome, man.
Yeah.
So I got a ton of respect for what you do.
Oh man, like I said, I appreciate that, man. It's all love. I feel like there's enough success out there for everybody. He's got to go get it. Got to go work for it.
For sure.
100%. Now, kind of transitioning a little bit. You committed to St. Mary's, and then did you take any other official visits?
I did take an official visit to UC Santa Barbara.
How was that?
It was fun, man.
It was fun?
It was fun, bro.
Okay.
It was fun.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the spot I really wanted to go to. I knew I would probably play right away, but I just wanted to go to a place where I knew I would get better over the course of 4 years. And when I went to, watch St. Mary's play and practice, like the skill development that they do, how they develop their players.
Yeah.
The guards that have come through there, Patty Mills, Dellavedova, Mickey McConnell.
Yep.
All these dudes, like they've gotten better in their 4 years that they've been there. And that was something that I knew I wasn't going to jump straight to the league after my freshman year. That's not something I was going to do.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to focus on where can I go to get better in 4 years? And I thought St. Mary's was the perfect place for that.
Yeah.
And I got Coach Bennett and the whole coaching staff did a great job.
Yeah.
They still do. I've seen them not develop just players like me, but, players like Malik Fitz.
Oh, yeah.
Who just played with the Celtics.
Literally in the finals.
Yeah, Jock Landale, who was with the Spurs last year. Like, they have it down, to a science of, like, this is how we get our players better. So, and it's
even with Kuz.
Kuzi, man. What?
I mean, come on.
Like, come on, man.
Literally.
Like, dude was a walk-on, bro.
And he
is tough now.
Nah, he's legit, bro.
Like, he is tough now.
He's legit.
Like, I pull up to open gym, this dude is frying.
Is he frying you?
We were on the same team.
Okay, my bad.
We're on the same team. Okay, come on. We're on the same team.
My bad.
But, man, it's been unbelievable just to see his progress. Like, somebody that really just stuck with it and, like, didn't take no for an answer. He could have easily went somewhere else and played, at a lower division, which there's nothing wrong with playing in a lower division.
Nothing wrong with that, yeah.
He was like, yo, I want to stick this out, and I want to, actually fight for a spot as a walk-on, which at St. Mary's, like, that is tough to do.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Especially at the guard spot.
Facts.
And he's just stuck with it, man. He's so resilient, and I'm just so proud of him. He's one of my best friends, too. So just to, just see his progress, it's just been amazing. He's going to play Summer League this year.
Okay, dope.
Accomplishment. I think it's with the I want to say it's with the Magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's just, it's awesome.
Man. No, dope, man. Shout out Kuz, man. Before I go to more of the pro side, I wanted to have one more question on the college side. Was there one college game you remember playing where you were like, okay, yeah, like I'm him.
Oh, man. So it was my sophomore year,
Okay.
and kind of a weird story, man. Rashid was actually at this game too.
Okay.
We were playing Utah Valley. It was our second game.
Mm-hmm.
My first game I played solid. I had 20. I think I had 23 points. So second game, I'm on my way to the school, and I see a speed limit sign. It says 35.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm literally gonna drop 35 tonight. Like, I was like, bro, I'm dropping 35 tonight.
Yeah.
And so I pull up, and I'm super aggressive.
Yeah.
And shots are falling. I'm taking some crazy shots. Some of them are hitting. I'm like, cool, man. Like, and when I'm playing super aggressive, like that's when I'm at my best, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I end up with 35, and
On the dot.
And I was
That's
like,
crazy.
I was like, bro. And I told Rashid that story after. I'm like, bro, I saw the speed limit sign. I was like, bro, I'm going for 35. Like, and yeah, man, that's when I was like, man, I'm pretty tough, bro. Like, I'm pretty tough. Like,
Yeah.
But we also took a foreign tour in Australia.
Okay.
And this was right before the season.
Yeah.
And I was playing really well in Australia, and
Mm-hmm.
I think we played a few games in New Zealand. So that's when I kind of knew. I'm like, okay, like I'm playing against pros. I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing this against pros. So, I think I have a good chance.
Have a good future in this basketball.
I got
thing.
a
Yeah.
good future, man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So after St. Mary's, we didn't, or you didn't get to accomplish the scoring title,
Mm-hmm.
which is tough because of the COVID year, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So going into the draft, how was that? Well, first of all, after your third year, why didn't you enter the draft and test the waters?
I just wanted to stay focused on what we had going at St. Mary's.
Respect.
I knew that I didn't have a chance of getting drafted that year.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to focus on what we had going at St. Mary's, let them know that I'm 100% locked in with the team.
Dope.
And I was going to finish out my senior year. I knew we were going to have a lot of returning players. We're going to have a good team.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I just wanted to finish out, get my college degree as well.
Oh man, come on now! Congrats on that. We could air clap on that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
So, yeah. So I just kind of knew exactly what I wanted to do, and then
Mm-hmm.
the next year, not knowing that COVID would happen,
Oh,
which that was a crazy time.
very crazy.
Like,
So talk about like how going into the draft, because I know that was your fourth year. So with COVID, I don't know if they were really doing workouts for teams.
like no. So I had to do I had no workouts with teams.
Wow.
No workouts. I
Yeah.
had all we had was the home court app.
Yep.
Where we had to literally do like a virtual workout
Mm-hmm.
for the guys that were kind of not invited to the combine,
Yeah.
but kind of on the fringe,
Mhm.
So I did that with Rashid as well, and I shot the ball really well, but I'm just not sure how many people were really paying attention to
Yeah.
that.
100%.
It kind of just seemed like it was something they're just going to give us this to do, make it seem like they're
Yeah.
they're
Kind of
giving us
like
a workout,
Yeah.
or something. So yeah, that was weird. So I got no workouts with any teams. No teams were able to see me in person.
Mm-hmm.
And when COVID first started, we had no gyms to work out at. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Everything
so
was shut down.
Man, everything's shut down. So we're at this church, bro, like cafeteria floors.
Oh no.
We're playing on the tile cafeteria,
No.
just trying to get the work in, bro. There was a basket, and there was a basket on top of the basket. Like, bro, it was crazy.
Wait, a basket?
It was a basket, and there was like a hook basket.
No.
Like hooked on top of the back, bro. We just had to get the work in.
So it was
bro.
2 rims?
It was like 2 rims, bro. So like the 3-point line actually wasn't the 3-point line because it was like, bro, it was crazy.
So you were shooting at the front rim, but there's
Yeah.
another rim behind it.
Yeah,
Now that's OD.
It was crazy.
So
bro.
2 backboards, there's 2 rims.
No, it was 2 rims. So there's a rim. You know how you can like connect a rim on top of another rim?
Yes.
So now it's pushed out a little bit.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. So it was crazy, bro. But we had to do it, man.
Had to get the work in.
Had to get the work in, bro.
Had to.
That's
So
it.
after that, what then followed? The draft, right?
The draft, yeah, I went undrafted.
So wait, but before that, did you have any like notion that you were going to get drafted late second round, early second round, or?
I probably knew I wasn't gonna get drafted.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't on any draft boards or anything like that. No
Yeah.
team specifically said, "Yo, were going to take me in the draft. I knew I had like some interest from a few teams. I know the Spurs was one of them.
Oh, okay.
The Pacers
were
also one of them. They just had interest, you know. So the Spurs ended up drafting Trey Jones. So from there, I was like, dang, like I can't really do G League now with them because Trey Jones probably can go up and down.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So you kind of want to just find a good spot that's good for you.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the right spot. So then the Clippers ended up calling, and they let me get on a training camp deal.
Yep.
So I was able to attend training camp with the big team, Kawhi, all those guys. And that was just an eye-opening experience in its own, you know, just actually – you know, from where I started playing with the Pharaohs, the Yellow Jackets.
Come on now.
Now I'm, you know, in the same building as Kawhi and PG.
How was that? Like, how was it working out, training with those guys? Pat Beverly too, like.
Yeah, P Bev. That
like,
was
how was
awesome,
that?
Man, it was so cool, bro. Just to see like how they actually work out, like what's their mindset when they come into the gym. Like all these guys taking care of their body as well, not just showing up for the basketball portion. They're getting there early.
100%.
They're getting their extra work in. So just seeing how they are on a day-to-day basis and how I could add that to my routine, you know, up close. And then just seeing Kawhi, like, shot fake with one hand. I'm like,
is it so? Are his hands like literally that big?
His hands are huge, bro.
Like did you shake his hand and his hand came into your form or something?
Like damn near, bro. He's just,
crazy.
I was on the sideline. We were scrimmaging, and he's shot faking with one hand, bro. Doing all this, I'm like, yo. Like,
with the NBA rock.
NBA rock, bro. I was like, yo, that's tough.
Hold on. So with one of these.
Yes, bro. Like, you know how Michael Jordan does like the one-handed. I was like, yo, like that's tough.
That's like, can you palm that right now?
I don't even know.
Like imagine that right now. Imagine that. Like, so his hand's probably coming to the right here.
Gotta be.
Third line.
Gotta be, bro.
Let me see. Can I even mind you, this is a flat basketball, by the way.
Yeah, I got some extra grip from this.
So imagine just here.
Yeah, like
here. Nah, that's
side faking. Oh, like I'm like, yo, like okay. I'm like, okay.
Stuff?
I'm like, okay, bro. Like
he's like that.
You got it. Okay.
So after that, I believe you got a couple games in the preseason. So you actually played on an NBA floor with NBA guys.
Yeah, man. We played against the Lakers, and was able to get a few minutes.
Yeah.
And score a few points. Hit a few floaters.
Floaters, yep. Yeah, floater man. King right here, by the way. Literally.
So, yeah, man. I felt good about it. It felt like I belonged out there when I was in training camp. It felt like I belonged out there, and that, you know.
Like what was the biggest difference between college and that? Being, I think I've heard a lot of people say college is more structured than NBA, so it's more freelancing, and the paint is more wide open because you can't sit in the paint no more.
It is.
So
it is.
Is it harder defensively too?
Man, it's harder in every aspect. Just because the players are so much better. They're more skilled. They're so much bigger. They're so much faster. They jump way higher. And they're smart. They're all smart. Yeah. For the most part. They're all smart, bro. Like, they know what they're doing. So, and at the college level, you don't always get that.
Yep, exactly.
So, it's just level. There's really levels to it, you know? Like, the college level, it's, for some players, it's going to be a little tougher because it's a little more packed in. In the NBA, like you said, there's more space. Yep. So, that's why you see some players at the college level not succeed as much as they do at the NBA.
100%.
So, yeah, man. Yeah.
So was LeBron playing that night?
Man, he wasn't. He was on the bench. But I hit a few floaters, and he was like, you could see him on the bench. Like, I told you he was going to shoot the floater. You know what I'm saying?
So he knew your game.
Like he was laughing on the bench because that's all I was shooting at the time. I was just getting the floaters up, bro. Yeah. So, and he was laughing on the bench after I hit a few of them.
So how crazy would it have been for you to score and then like say, "Hey, Bron," is that weird? I feel like that's something I would do if I scored. That's something Bron would be like, "Bron, bro."
Like, what's up?
Nah. What's up, bro?
Nah, man. When I'm locked in the game, I'm locked in the game.
That's fact too. That's fact too.
Like,
yeah.
I'm focused on doing my job. But it was cool, you know, just to have him on the same court. You know what I'm saying? Just watching me play. I'm like, man, this is sick. Like, I'm actually doing, like, this is my dream. Yeah. To be here playing on the same court with these NBA guys. And my dream is to, you know, get back there.
100%. I mean, 100%, bro. I mean, did anybody on the coaching staff or anybody in the NBA in the NBA business tell you that you belong in the league? Like, do they say, yeah, you actually could play in this league?
I've heard, yeah, like some people there's certain people that have faith in me, that are like closer to me.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if how many people have faith in me, because like they look at my size, my stature, you know, they're like, like,
is that your biggest knock, the size?
I'm sure it is. It is. Like,
yeah.
The size, the athleticism. But that's something I've been battling my whole life. And
yep.
It's not an excuse that I'm gonna use. You know, I'm just gonna put in more work. That's it.
100%.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't look to make excuses because of my size or anything like that. Like,
yeah.
I just try to focus on being as skilled as I can, and that's 100%. How I try and make it up. You know,
'cause I feel like skill is the one thing that you never really lose. Like, you can lose athleticism, you can lose the jumping abilities and the quickness, but skill, I think you watch like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron, like their athleticism, when it kind of went down, I mean, Bron, he's still a peak athleticism, which is crazy,
right.
But he's super skilled.
Right.
And I feel like when you're super skilled, you're able to be more...
Last
longer, be more available.
Right.
And I feel like you can control your career more when you're skilled. I mean, I always go on record to say the most skilled offensive player I've ever laid eyes on in my life is Kyrie Irving.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I'm just, you know,
like I can't really argue against that. Like, the dude is crazy.
He's absolutely insane.
He has everything.
And I have a segment for you at the end where I want to ask you a couple questions like that.
Sure.
But you signed the Exhibit 10 with the Clippers after that?
Yes,
or was that
Exhibit 10.
So what does that mean?
So it's like there's like the regular G League salary, and then there's like Exhibit 10, and then there's a two-way.
Okay.
So it's kind of in the middle of the regular G League and the two-way.
Got you.
Which is it's still solid, man.
Yeah.
It was still solid, and you're in a good position to try and get like a starting spot. But they usually do it. A lot of times the Exhibit 10s are like for the rookies just coming out.
Got you.
But I signed it. But there's different bonuses you can get.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm not gonna talk the numbers, but there's different there's different bonuses that you can get. So it's not just everybody on the Exhibit 10 gets this number.
Got you.
So,
so it's okay. I got you. It's different per player.
Yeah.
And the Exhibit 10 doesn't keep you on the team. You can still go to other teams. Technically.
Exactly. Yeah.
Got
so
you.
if you play really well in the G, another team can pick you up for the big team. If you're on a two-way, you kind of got to just stay with that team.
Unless you're traded.
Unless you're traded.
Got you. Okay. Okay. Cool. So in the G League, man, you played what? Past 2 seasons?
Past 2 seasons. So the first year was in the bubble, which was crazy.
How was that? Like, was it the same exact thing as the NBA bubble? Like same protocols?
Not the same exact. Yeah, the protocols were the same. We got less of the Disney resort, I believe. So the NBA, they got more stuff to explore.
Sense. Yep.
People were stealing my DoorDash orders.
No, that's crazy.
I was like, bro, I'm like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, bro.
Because the DoorDash couldn't come to the door at the time. They had to go to like.
It was like they had like a table at the front. So like I would order it, and it would be like, I'll come 2 minutes after it's delivered. And sometimes it would just not be there, bro.
So people would just be like grabbing whoever food is just like
grabbing it.
That's crazy.
I'm like, man, because you're eating the what they supply you. The food was okay, but sometimes you just want something different, bro.
Yeah, you want like an actual meal.
Let me get the door. I'll get the DoorDash today. I'm like, man, I was so bad, bro.
Anyway, they had multiple times.
It's happened to a lot of people. Like we're like, yo, like somebody stole your order too. I'm like, bro.
So you had to order and wait at the table?
Yeah, so I started, I'm like, yo,
that's crazy.
I'm going to be there when they deliver it. Like, I'm going to be, nobody's stealing my order again, bro.
So you couldn't, they couldn't even hand it to you, huh, technically? Because of the
not really. Yeah, they put it on the table.
Damn.
And I grab it. And they're like, somebody like, yeah.
Well, for that sounded kind of crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
Pause. Wow.
Yeah.
Table and then you grabbed it. That's actually kind of, I'm sorry.
Hey,
No, so then after the Clippers, I believe, in that no, wait. First of all, I want to ask you this.
Yeah.
I want you to be blatantly honest with me. Was there a game in the G League where you played against somebody and you were like, okay, he's really good?
Oh. Let's see.
I know you had a lot of matchups.
Yeah. Let me think on that one. I remember.
Because I've watched a lot of your games, and like I didn't see necessarily one where
Right.
the other player was getting the best of you.
It's just it's just cooking.
It was just like kind of even balance. So
For sure.
I ask you this: like, what was one of the hardest players you had to guard in the G?
One of the hardest players I had to guard, I would say, somebody like a Xavier Simpson.
Oh,
like
hook
really-
shot guy.
And like you wouldn't, the hook shot guy, bro.
Yeah, he's tough.
He is tough, bro, and he gets downhill really well,
Mhm.
and you know he's trying to get downhill,
Facts.
but for some reason he was really hard to stay in front of. But
Quick.
He's not going to score like a bunch of points, but he's going to do a little bit of everything,
Mm-hmm.
and he was just tough to stop getting down. Like I remember that specifically. Like it's tough to stop him from getting downhill. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. Yeah.
It's like weird one, but he's a good player, man.
Yeah, I watched him play at Michigan. Speaking of that, I know Xavier Simpson was on the same team as DJ. I believe I watched that game. I think DJ might have gave y'all 30,
For sure.
which was kind of crazy.
He did.
Actually, it wasn't crazy. I was expecting that, but like even seeing that, like someone from Sacramento, like being on the same court in the NBA space as someone from your city, like how does that feel?
I feels great, man. It's just like, just to see, multiple people that put in the work, and we grew up playing in the same AAU organization.
Yep.
It's just nice to see because you're keeping tabs on all these dudes from your city. You want to see them do well.
100%.
And I feel like people from Sacramento, like we want to see other people from Sacramento do well.
Yeah.
Like at least I do.
Genuine.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like so just seeing his progression at Michigan, he got a lot better at Michigan, and then, he really put on some weight.
Put on some weight, bro, for sure.
He got a lot bigger, stronger, and better.
Yeah.
And we were watching him in the G, and I'm like, this dude is like, he's got a lot better, bro. He's really good.
Facts. And I feel like too, most of that is mental, like how you're saying that sophomore year of college, you're like, I'm just gonna have 35 tonight. And I feel like that kind of applies to everything in life, where if you don't have the right mental and you're always just like, that person's, he's really good, he's really better than me, he's really better than me, I feel like you're never gonna reach that next level. Like, I feel like it's always a good thing to have healthy competition, whether it's content creation, whether it's basketball, football, soccer, whatever. But if you're playing against guys and you're looking at him like, oh man, he's really good, I feel like you can't be successful that way. But it's a healthy respect though.
For sure.
Like
yeah, go ahead.
No, quick thing, kind of like how people say, I play against Bron, I play against Kobe, and like it's just that aura about them. But like they still compete though. Like they're not just saying that and not competing.
For sure.
Like
100%.
And what were we gonna say about that?
I was gonna say somebody for me that like helped push me, especially when I was like, a kid growing up.
Yeah.
Is Noah Blackwell.
Noah Black, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody in the city who's like, everybody's like, yo, he is really good, bro.
Really good.
And I had a chance to be around him a lot, and just like try and compete with him, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to work my way up to compete with him.
Facts.
And he was somebody that, we're really good friends, but I'm working to try and beat you, bro.
Yeah.
And so I always thank him for that, and
for those of you who don't know, Noah, we're talking about Noah Blackwell.
Yeah.
Like mixtape legend, Noah Blackwell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, man. He was somebody that really helped push me, and sometimes we played on the same team, sometimes we played on different teams. But it was always like this healthy competition.
Yeah.
Of like, I'm trying to be better than you. And our high schools would match up too.
That's facts. Which Creek and Folsom.
Yeah, which was great. And which was great for me, him, and the city. People come out, watch. It was awesome. Yeah.
Who got the better of the matchups?
Oh man. I'll let other people decide that one, man.
No, okay. who had the more wins?
We had more wins.
Respect.
We had more wins.
So then, if that was the case, why were you ducking Capital Christian?
We were not ducking Capital Christian.
Our senior year, we were trying to play everybody in the city, and the only team that would play us was Sac High.
Only team?
And we beat them three times in the same season.
Who's on that team?
It was CT, Solomon Young, Trey.
Oh, Trey. Okay.
Josh. Hendo.
Okay. That's a good team.
Stevie.
Okay.
Frying Stevie.
Oh, Stevie, bro.
Frying Stevie.
No, man.
But yeah, there was this notion like, man, Jay Ford and Folsom's ducking Capital. And we're like, what? That's crazy. That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Because what, your class of 20?
I was 2016.
Oh, so you were a sophomore. So that was your state run year.
Yeah, I was a sophomore.
We were like, oh yeah, we want to see what that smoke is about. But it just didn't happen.
Wait.
Yeah.
Because don't you make the schedule before the season? Because we weren't like that my freshman year.
Oh, I mean, we were trying to figure out something to get you on the schedule, man. We seen this dude, Jordan Ford, coming up. We're like, yeah, played against him. He's really good. Let's see if he's really good.
That's fair.
And we wanted that smoke.
That's fair.
Now, right now, hey, he's a different breed. Different breed right now. So I don't know that's the best decision for us. Me as an individual, because we do have a couple pro guys actually. So actually, that might be a good matchup. Yeah, we can get the whole Folsom team versus Capital team again. Yeah, I think that'd be right now.
It could be a good matchup.
Just pass the ball, DJ and UC, let them go crazy. I'm gonna just be the facilitator. That's it.
Yeah, man.
In high school, going back, I want to backtrack one more time. I didn't get to ask you this. The toughest player you've had to guard in high school, whether it be Sacramento, whether it be on the circuit, anywhere.
I would say. So when I was on the circuit, not necessarily who I had to guard, but like as a team aspect from the guard position, like Jalen Brunson was tough.
Oh my gosh!
Like Jalen Brunson was really good.
Mac Urban Fire, right?
Mac Urban Fire.
Ooh,
and that's kind of like our rivalry game. Like when the Soldiers play Mac Urban.
Yes.
So we're all juiced up to play that game. And he was really good, man.
Very good.
He was really good. And then also, not from the guard position, but Jason Tatum as well. We played against the St. Louis Eagles in a PSHAM game, and you could tell like this dude is like
pro
better.
game.
He's better.
Yeah.
He's better than everybody else, man. So, that was fun. And then also we played against Bam Adebayo.
Good Lord.
Bro.
I heard in high school he was like exactly how he is in the NBA.
He was a beast. Absolute beast, man.
It's amazing.
Absolute beast.
So what about for the Sacramento area?
Sacramento area?
Who's the toughest person you had to guard? Is his name Marcellus? Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I just remember our battles at Rio Americano and But go ahead, go ahead, tee up on that.
I'll say tough in Sacramento. Let's see.
It could be even from high school or high school. Go high school.
Yeah, I would say. I'm trying to think. Probably Noah, just because we played them on multiple occasions.
He's so tough to guard, bro.
Yeah, but we played them on multiple occasions, so that's one that like sticks out into my head.
Yeah.
Probably played him like 5. I probably played him like 5 times in my high school career. So, on a consistent basis, having to deal with him.
Yeah.
Is he's got the whole package. He's skilled.
Literally
he's athletic. He can pass. So, yeah, I'll go with Noah.
That's not a bad thing. I was gonna say too. I don't remember if you got to play against Ty, but Ty wasn't like Ty now back in high school.
Right.
So that's like you see Ty now, you'd be like in high school he wasn't that good. He's even 10 times better now.
10 times better.
Like it's like night and day.
Night and day, bro. He's putting all the work too.
Literally, Shine Athletics, man.
He's putting all the work, man. He's putting all the work.
So you got injured, but you played in Greece for a stint. How was that? Like, what was the culture in Greece like?
So Greece was it was COVID still. This was after the bubble.
Oh,
I
crap.
go right from the bubble to Greece. So I didn't really get a chance to experience the full like Greek culture and everything. I was kind of just, I was there for 2 months. I would go to practice. Yeah. Come back home. That's pretty much all you could do. Grab some food. Yeah. Pretty much they had this thing kind of like DoorDash. People delivered on motorcycles. Yeah, bro.
Like a moped or like a motorcycle?
Like a motorcycle. They're all pulling up on motorcycles because they're zooming in and out of traffic. Like they're getting fast, bro. And food was a lot cheaper. Food was a lot cleaner as well. But yeah, I was just there for a few months. I did get like homesick, you know what I'm saying? Like my first time being like away from like so far. I felt so far away from everything.
It is so far away.
Yeah, like the time differences is pretty crazy. You just feel so disconnected from people back home.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my first time kind of doing that.
Yeah.
So I think if I were to go do that experience again,
Mm-hmm.
that I would be more prepared the second time around.
Yeah.
But the first time it was like a big culture shock for me.
Yeah. I bet.
Yeah.
Because it's like different food, different people. They speak English over there?
They do speak English, but it's like, it's not as good.
It's not
most
the
people
best.
speak pretty good English over there.
Okay. And like, is there Ubers or
Taxis.
So you have to get like an actual app, or do you have to wait on the sideline and like whistle?
No, they had apps. They had apps.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you pull up the app, you pull up the app and then you call a taxi.
Mm-hmm.
They did give us a car. I didn't even drive it, bro.
They gave you a free car?
It was hectic.
It's like, so like
driving. Bro, there was nowhere to park where I was at.
No, yeah, I can't do that.
I was like, bro, and I'm a bad parker, man. I can't.
Yeah, you pull up to the house, and I heard like a chirp, like you locked the car. And I look and I'm like, that's nowhere near my house. So I'm looking down.
First available, man. First available in the vicinity. I'm taking it.
But like the street's empty. Like in front of my house, it's empty.
Can't be.
Driveway is empty. I looked across the street. I'm like, in front of that grass is empty.
Here's what happened. It said the house is on your left in 100 feet. I'm like, cool. I'm just gonna park. I don't know exactly which house it is. So when I get out of the car, I'm just gonna find it from there.
I saw you walking. I was like, dang. I was like, it's a little far walk, man.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about something. Kind of going back to college. Not really. Off season. I see you post a picture. Okay. And for this one, I want you to look into the camera and talk about this.
Okay.
I see you post a picture, and I see someone that kind of looks like you in the picture. Right. Steph Curry. Right. I said, wait a minute. The first thing I do, I don't know if you remember, I called you.
Right.
And I remember getting in the car. I was like, Ford. I was like, wait a minute. Did you just play basketball and work out with Steph? And he's like, bro. I'll let you talk about the experience. Yeah. Like, just how is it playing against someone who, correct me if I'm wrong, you kind of model your game after?
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, talk about that.
Yeah, so Steph's been my favorite player since I was in 5th grade when he was going on the March Madness. Mm-hmm. Like, he was going crazy in March Madness. And, Coach Bennett, he hits us and he's like, that Steph's going to be playing tomorrow in open gym. I'm like, what?
Wow.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, Steph. He's like, yeah, man. So I'm like, cool. So I'm juiced. Everybody's juiced. We pull up to the gym, and we can't even go in the gym yet because he's getting a workout in beforehand.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so we're waiting. We come in the gym. There he is. We're like, okay, this is really happening.
Yeah.
So we start playing, and, I have a really good day.
Like a really
good day.
Yeah.
And we're matched up together. One time I hit one of the high, one-hand control high layups. Mm-hmm. And he's like, man, that was tough. I was like, bro, I literally took that from you.
Yeah.
And he started smiling and laughing. And it was just a great experience, man, to be able to play against one of the best point guards of all time to ever do it.
Ever, yeah.
And to be my idol and look up to him and try and model my game after him. And to see some of his moves work on him, mm-hmm. It was amazing. And he invited me to do a few workouts with him.
Oh, like to work out with him.
Out with him.
Wow.
But the problem was we were going on our foreign tour to Australia and New Zealand, so I couldn't really do it. But I did get a chance to work his Steph Curry camp, the high school camp, mm-hmm. which was also pretty cool. So I did get a workout. Watch him work out, like an exclusive workout, mm-hmm. watch him work out, and then we worked out right after. He was giving me some tips and everything. And
oh, wait, so you actually got to work out with him?
Low key. He wasn't actually in the workout. He was doing like some strength stuff right on the side. Yeah. So like when we were starting, like he was giving me like some tips and stuff like that. What? And yeah, it was cool, man.
So wait, time out. So not only did you get to play against him, you got to work out with him.
Yeah.
And do you still keep in contact with him?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't. No.
Okay.
No, I just kind of let him. I know he's super busy. I just let him do his thing,
He follows you on IG?
I mean, he did.
Yeah.
I haven't checked recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did.
That's an amazing story, bro. Like, What are the odds? Steph Curry just like, I'm gonna play open gym today at St. Mary's.
Exactly.
Like, which is kind of by the crib.
It had to be close to him.
Because it's not far from, at the time, Oracle.
Right.
It's about probably 20, 30 minutes.
Right. And I think he had a crib right by St. Mary's, like pretty close.
No, I think so. Because remember, I went to Holy Name, so I would always pass St. Mary's. But then, like, I would always see these big old cribs on the hills and stuff. And I'm like, I wonder if, like, the Warriors players live down there. Or up there. Not down there.
Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah.
And because it's a nice area passing that St. Mary's.
It is. And it's kind of tucked away, a little quieter. So I think he might have had a spot close to there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
who's the first person you called after that experience? The open gym.
The first person I talked to was you in the car.
Well, that's yeah.
You called me.
Yep. I called you
immediately.
It said pic posted 20 seconds ago, and I said, "Oh."
Immediately.
Call
I'm like,
quick.
yo, I just played open gym with Steph, bro.
But outside that, who's the first person you like called? Or texted or talked to outside of me?
Man, I can't remember. It was probably, knowing me, it was probably either my dad or Rashid.
Like I'm sure they were super stoked for you.
They were stoked.
That's so
they were juiced. Like
so dope.
They're probably like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
That doesn't even make sense right now.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, I mean, it was a great experience. Like even looking back at it, it's awesome, man. Awesome.
Any other NBA players that you would love to work with? Or even just play against?
I'd love to work with Kyrie. Like Kyrie is somebody like
amazing,
bro.
Come on now,
footwork,
everything,
ball handling, finishing, like
strong,
has everything, man.
Quick,
so
first
just
step.
To see, what is he working on? I just want to know. Like, what is he like? What are the things he's working on? How did he get this footwork? How did he?
Literally. So,
all the little details. Like, this is something I'm like really intrigued with.
Yeah. So
he would be somebody that would definitely, even if I didn't work out with him, I just got a chance to see up close.
100%.
So
I feel like your time's coming where you'll be able to play against guys like that.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
I just feel like being able to see people that you've been watching. Yeah, you grew up watching what? Braun,
Kobe.
Kobe
was my favorite player before Steph.
So who's your favorite player right now?
Steph.
Steph is your favorite player right now?
Yes.
And then who's the second favorite?
Man, it's probably right now. It's probably Kyrie. Or
I'm not mad at that. I'm not
Kyrie,
mad at that.
In terms of like just watching, like when I watch him play.
Yeah. Who
do I have the most fun watching?
Yes.
Like it's Steph. Then I'm like Kyrie.
100%.
And of course I love LeBron too.
Come on now, you gotta talk about one of the greatest, if not the greatest, two.
Yeah, but I just enjoy watching Steph, Kyrie more.
100%. I agree.
So,
and then are you happy that Steph won his fourth ring?
I mean, I'm happy, but also I had Malik on the Celtics.
Oh, dang, I forgot.
I had Malik on the Celtics, so I wanted to see him get a ring.
That'd have been super dope,
bro. Man, that would have been so lit.
Like that would have been St. Mary's second ring ever.
Patty
didn't win one.
The Spurs.
Am I tripping?
The Spurs.
Wait, you're talking? Oh, he won against Braun.
Yeah.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
He was on that team.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't have dreads back then.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, shiitake mushrooms. So it would have been Dellavedova, Patty, and then Malik.
Yeah, with rings.
3 rings.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, bro. So it hurt me, man. It hurt me that he wasn't able to get it. But at the same time, I'm a huge Steph fan.
Yeah, 100%. It was a win-win for you in a way.
Man.
But like, if Malik won, like one of your boys has a freaking ring.
This is better.
Think about that.
Yeah.
And I even, to elaborate, when when the Bucks won a ring, he just got traded that same year, like before All-Star break, or like right after All-Star break, I think. So he was on the cusp, so he could have got the ring, and then it was up to the decision of the team, I guess. But
they didn't give him a ring?
I'm not sure if they gave him a ring.
I thought if you started on the team, like you have to
I think it's still the organization's decision.
Wow.
So like you still have to be like, okay, yeah, like we'll give you the ring. Or it's something like that. But yeah, he was on that championship team.
Okay.
And they won that same year he got traded. That's like the craziest story ever.
That's crazy, man.
It's crazy. Because it's like, dang, like he was just there for 3 more months.
A few more months.
He's a champion.
Oh my!
And we're at the parade going crazy.
Going crazy.
Going
bonkers, bro.
Going bonkers, man.
My God.
But no, man, this has been an amazing conversation. You know, I've touched on everything. And I feel like you gave a lot of, you know, knowledge and a lot of your stories, but I also want to dig a little deeper, and I want you to talk to the kids out there who kind of might be in a situation, who aren't the highest recruited high school player, who isn't the most athletic, who's not the most talented, most skilled yet. Like, what's some words of advice you can give to those kids out there who are looking at people like you?
Yeah, I would say, man, just know that it's very possible to achieve your dreams. You don't have to be the biggest. You don't have to be the tallest. You don't have to be the most athletic. I would say just focus on the skill aspect of the game first. That's the first thing that you got to get good at. But there's no getting around the work. If you're a smaller player, you're going to have to put in 5 times more work than the guy that's 6'10". Mm-hmm. And that's just how it is. You know, the game's not fair, but it's very possible. But you're going to have to put in the work, and there's no shortcuts. So
100%, man. Well, last question before I do the game at the end of this.
Okay.
How can I put this question? If there was one person in history,
okay,
not just sports, in history, that you can sit down and have this conversation with.
This conversation right here?
Who would, like a conversation like how we're talking? Mm-hmm. Who's that one person that you'd be like, dang, I want to have a conversation like that with this person in history? It could be sports, anything.
Oh, man.
One person.
One person?
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, amazing.
I think it would be Kobe Bryant, bro.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Because I think his brain works a little differently.
It's like wired a little. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I just love how his brain works.
Mm-hmm.
So just to be able to like talk to him and get as much information out of him as I could,
100%.
I think that would be super cool.
That'd be amazing, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, come on now, that's
goated,
Bean.
He's goated, bro.
That's Kobe Bean, man.
Yeah.
And I forgot to. We got injured? That was your heel, right? The injury that was your.
That was my ankle.
Ankle?
Yeah, I tore some ligaments in my ankle.
Damn.
Out for a few months.
That was like beginning of season, huh?
Right at the beginning. Like we scrimmaged the South Bay Lakers, and the next practice, I hurt my ankle, and then we played like a few days later. I was out for like 8 weeks. Came back
cooking.
All out of all out of rhythm. Like my rhythm was terrible.
Yeah.
Like it took me like months to get back to feeling like okay, like I'm kind of normal again.
But in those last few games, you were
games, yeah, I found my rhythm. Mm-hmm. I was able to. They moved a few of the other point guards up to the big league.
Right.
One had an ankle injury, so I was able to play the point, and I was just in my natural state, just being super aggressive and
100%
setting people up, and was able to finish out the season really strong.
Nah, definitely. I seen that, man. I was super hyped to see that because I know that's gonna be great momentum going into the next season.
That's it, man. Yeah, just trying to carry that momentum,
100%.
That same aggression into the next season.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you guys, Jordan Ford, one of the greatest to ever do it in Sacramento history. Led his own path, went to Folsom High School by himself, you know, away from teaming up with other guys that he played with in AAU and stuff. And I definitely respect that. You know, at Capital, we kind of made the super team, you know, but I appreciate people who go and do it their own way, you know, go the road less traveled. We went to St. Mary's. Like, no one's really thinking of like St. Mary's as a super high talented program, but they're a really good program and they get it done every year. So I just want to commend you on that. And before we get out of here, I have
you got a game?
I have a little game, man.
Let's go, man.
A couple little games, man. A couple of like IQ. See what IQ's that a little bit.
Okay.
If YES spells yes, what does EYES spell?
That spells eyes, man.
Damn it. See, I thought
I've seen that one before, and I said ES. Okay.
You said ES?
I said ES, bro.
No, that's actually crazy.
It was crazy.
You said ES.
I was like, man, I thought about it for like 20. I'm like, bro, that's ES, bro. I'm like, I don't really know what word that is, but it's ES.
Okay, I got another one. This isn't on here, by the way. I just want to test your knowledge. There's a gold door, a silver door,
Okay, silver.
and a bronze door.
Gold, silver, bronze.
Gold, silver, bronze.
For sure.
They all three catch on fire.
Oh, man.
Which door does the ambulance put out first?
Which door does the ambulance put out first?
Yes.
Silver or bronze?
Gold, silver, bronze.
Gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna put this camera on me. I just effed him up. The ambulance doesn't put out fires. Fire trucks do.
No.
Yes.
No,
yes.
bro.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can get you on this one. All right. Your mother has 4 children.
Mm-hmm. North, south, east.
So you heard this one.
Yeah.
Damn it, mother sucker. Okay, hold on. Wait. You have 13 puppies.
Never heard this one.
Awesome.
Let's
yes.
do it.
I'm about to mess up here. You have 13 puppies.
Okay.
All but 8 died. How many puppies do you have left?
Whoa. 13?
Yep.
8. All but 8 died.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many puppies do you have left?
I hope it's 8.
Is that your final answer?
It's my final answer.
Gosh, damn, he's one. This is like what was it? Had $1 million? No, what was that show?
I got
called?
it right.
Yeah, you got it right.
Let's go.
Gosh, damn it! Hold on, I got to try this one. What's heavier, a pound of cotton or a pound of stone?
A pound of cotton or a pound of stone?
Yes.
See, I want to say the stone, but for some reason I feel like that's going to be wrong. But I'm going to say stone.
Ford.
A pound of stone?
Ford. What weighs heavier, a pound of cotton or a pound of stone?
A pound of stone.
Can you please go back and forth between my camera and his camera right now? I'm asking. Ford. What weighs heavier, a pound of cotton or a pound of stone?
It's got to be the stone.
Jesus Christ.
It's got to be.
Ridiculous. Ford. I'm going to say it one more time. Listen closely.
Okay.
What weighs heavier, a pound of cotton or a pound of stone?
What weighs heavier? A pound of cotton or a pound of stone?
Or a pound of stone. Ford, if
you're not going to get me to change my answer.
Okay,
it's going to be a pound of stone.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I say I am so disappointed at a high level, I'm going to tell you the answer. They both weigh a pound.
Wow.
So neither weighs more.
Wow.
Hey, no shot. You kept the same answer 3 times. I try to help you out. There's no way.
I thought you was trying to get me to change my answer to make me look bad.
No, I was literally trying to say the
trying
answer.
to help me.
I was saying a pound.
A pound and a pound.
Come on, man. One more.
Okay. Wow, that was bad. That was bad.
That was very bad.
That was bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, look, I don't condone that. Very bad. Spell top.
Spell top?
Yep.
T-O-P.
Say top 2 times fast.
Top.
Say it 3 times fast.
Top.
What do you do at a green light?
You go.
Damn it, he got me.
I had to think for a second. You go.
He got me
don't
on that
stop.
one. He got me. Well, I mean, yeah, those are my last trivia questions I had. Now, my last 2 questions before you get out of here. Not gonna, be super long-winded on this one. I'm gonna ask you an NBA one, and then I'm gonna ask you a kind of a personal one. No, it's not really personal. NBA side. If you had one, okay, how can I explain this? If you're down 1 point,
okay,
right?
Yeah,
1 point. You're the coach.
I'm the coach.
You're the coach.
Okay.
What player are you drawing up a play for? To get you 1 point or a bucket.
Give me a bucket.
In 1 second though. So
Second, Kevin Durant.
Jesus Christ, that's a good answer. That was kind of my answer. I ain't gonna lie.
Kevin Durant, yeah.
Okay. What about 3 seconds?
3 seconds?
Yeah.
We gotta get one basket?
Yeah, one basket. Down one.
Still Kevin Durant.
What about 5 seconds?
5 seconds?
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
Jesus Christ, I can't change the answer for nothing. You know my answer would have been? Jesus Christ himself. Because he wouldn't have missed it. No.
Anybody.
I'd probably go.
Got powers.
I'd probably go, to be honest, 1 second situation. I will go. I'll go Kevin Durant in 1 second. Because he kind of catch and shoot.
He has a high release. He's getting the shot off.
If I go 3 seconds, I'm going Bron.
Are you talking about anybody in history?
Anybody.
Oh.
I'm going Bron.
Oh, I'm going Jordan.
No way. I'm going
5 seconds. I'm going Jordan.
I'm going Bron. Drive it to the freaking rack and dunk on somebody now. I'm your coach.
I didn't
dunk
know,
on somebody now.
I didn't know it was anybody
in history.
Okay. Can I redo my answers?
You can redo. So 1 second.
1 second. I'm going Kobe.
3 seconds.
I'm going Jordan for 3 seconds. I'm going Jordan for 5 seconds.
I'm going KD. Bron.
Wow.
I just need a layup, LeBron. Just a layup.
But you know he loves to shoot jumpers for the game.
He lucky might pass that. I ain't gonna lie. Last question, man. Before we get out of here. This might be a tough one to answer. Okay. So just bear with me here. Whew, man, I'm getting emotional right now. Can you guard me? Yes. Can you guard me?
That's the final question.
Yes.
They've seen the film, but there was some film.
What film? Because what film we talking about? Because he's holding out on film from 2000 and I think like 15. This is, mind you, this is prime ARC sale that he's holding out film on. By the way,
yo. I feel like I sit in a good stance. If I'm really stretched out that day, like I'm sitting. Pause.
So you're saying you're locking me?
I never said all that.
I'll tell you one thing. Look, quick little story. When I first came back to the workouts, about what was that? 3 months ago?
Recently.
Maybe recently, right?
Yeah, probably 3 months.
No, actually, no, a couple months ago, right?
Yeah, a couple months
ago. I seen
ago.
Ford. I see him in the G League, man. I said, you know what? Let me test his gangster today. Let me see if he's still what everybody's talking about he is. And mind you, a couple of years ago, before the draft, we were working out, and I was like, okay, he's gotten a lot better. So this time around, I'm on my high horse. Now, I want Ford. I want him. I want all of it. Pause. That sounds kind of crazy. Wow, that sounds crazy.
That did.
I wanted to guard Ford. And when I say afterwards, I called all my friends. I said, hey, man, Jordan Ford's really good at basketball. So when you see this video pop out, don't say nothing. just accept it for what it is, and that's what happened. There was one video in particular. I posted it. It was on your birthday.
Okay.
1v1s.
Ooh.
And the very first possession, I guard you. I said I'm on that. He jab stepped me out the camera lens and did a step back 3. And in that moment, I fully have come to the realization that he is just a better basketball player to me, and it hurts me to say that because I've been cooking him my whole life.
Wow.
You have finally earned my full respect.
I appreciate it.
You have finally earned my full respect, man. Nah, all seriousness, man. I'm not on this dude's level, so stop DMing me telling me, Sel, you should be in the NBA. It don't work like that. For one, I ain't that good, damn it. 2, I don't take care of my body enough. And 3, I love just reacting and talking shit. So, but yeah, man, any last words you want to say?
No, man, I just appreciate you having me on the podcast. This was my first podcast.
Dope.
I had a great time, man.
100%, man.
And I'm looking forward to seeing who else you bring on the podcast.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, you're like I said, Jordan Ford is the very first guest that we have had on this podcast, and there'll be plenty more. This was a great start to the guest series. I just want to say I appreciate you for pulling up on me, bro. And keep going. You're inspiring the masses right now, what you're doing. You're putting on for the city in a great way, a great healthy way, great positive way. And you got a lot of kids that are looking up to you. And I'm always rooting for you, supporting you, man. Mind you, I don't think he remembers this. I'm gonna have to get this signed today. Where you at?
Oh, yes, sir.
Where you at? Not many people have this. Not many people have that,
crazy.
man. That was your very, very first year, I think, in preseason.
Sir. Yeah, that's
So-
like the training camp.
100%. Yep.
They're selling some jerseys. That's awesome, man. This is
100%.
cool.
Actually,
Not too many people have this, man.
I don't think. Yeah, probably a handful. I want you to sign that right now. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Get this on. Why don't you get this on camera? There we go. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm finally getting the Jordan 4 jersey signed. I've had this for 2 years. Been waiting for this moment. So, this is amazing. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, you see it. You see it. Hopefully you can see it. That's amazing, bro. I greatly appreciate you, man. Hang that right there for now.
Of course.
Yeah, bro. Well, hey, man, this is another episode of the Backyard Podcast. Once again, if you're watching, appreciate you for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you are listening on Spotify and Apple, hit that follow button. Give me a 5-star rating if you mess with us. And yeah, that sounded kind of cringe. Don't the 5-star rating thing. You don't got to do that. just follow the pod. And yeah, I can't wait for the next episode, man. I can't wait to see your future endeavors, man. I appreciate you, bro. Got nothing but love for you, man.
Yes, sir.
And I'll catch y'all on the next one. We out of here. So on 3, we're gonna say this. We're gonna say you dig.
Okay, bet.
On 3, ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
You
You
dig?
dig, my boy. Appreciate you, my
Boy,
dude. Yes,
thank you.
sir.